Okay, if you tell a lot of people that you don't like Pink Floyd, they're gonna think you're crazy and it's unbelievable, and they're gonna think you just don't like Pink Floyd because either you have a personal hatred against them or um, you haven't actually heard good music or you haven't heard the right Pink Floyd songs. Now, I just wanted to tell everyone on YouTube that I've heard all of Pink Floyd's albums, and 95% of their music is really depressing in my opinion, especially the albums The Wall, Animals, and The Final Cut. And personally speaking, I've followed them through Sid Barrett's time, through Roger Waters' time, and David Gilmour's time when they were heading Pink Floyd. And I like Sid Barrett's time the most. And I appreciate what Pink Floyd's done. I appreciate them for their progressive rock and psychedelic rock, but I think they're slightly overrated. And if you listen to all of their music, it's just so depressing and it sucks all the hope out of you. And even the Dark Side of the Moon is considered one of the best albums there ever. I think it's hugely experimental, and it made huge breakthroughs, and because it experimented with a lot of sounds. I think it also has depressing music in it, but it's not as bad as The Wall, Animals, or Final Cut. But and if you listen to their lyrics, the lyrics of their songs, they're really, really depressing, and they're always about lack of hope and stuff. So I don't know, it's just not my type of thing. It just drains all the energy out of you. A lot of people think that it's not depressing, it's actually comforting and stuff. I don't believe it's comforting at all. Only Pink Floyd fans say that, but I don't think their music is really comforting. I think it just is the epitome of depression and depressive feelings. That's what I think. So, and my personal favorite songs is Pink Floyd. I like Jug Band Blues. I like See Emily Play. I like those were Sid Barrett songs. I like um, Comfortably Numb, the solo especially, even though like I don't know, and Wish You Were Here, even though it's depressing, but it's okay writing depressing songs, but if all of your songs are depressing or have depressing lyrics, that's not cool in my opinion at least. And if you compare their music to a band like Led Zeppelin, and a lot of Pink Floyd fans hate the Zeppelin because they think that Pink Floyd's the best band in the world, but if you listen to Led Zeppelin and all the genres they incorporated in their music, reggae, indie rock, Indian, uh, you're gonna see Arabic, pop, Celtic. You're gonna see that they had a real love for music, and they stuck to their values of music, and uh, didn't didn't get influenced by other people or by music corporations or to make their music any different. And they stuck to their values, and they had a real love and appreciation for music. They traveled all over the world, and they even went to Afghanistan and uh, their other song, Wawa, in Marrakech. Um, and that was a really good song. And Kashmir, and you can see that they have a real love for music and all kinds of genres of music. Now, Pink Floyd explored did a lot of exploration in psychedelic and progressive rock, but they did not really stick to their values. They were kind of like the Beatles, sellouts, and basically did everything for making a brand name, the brand name of Pink Floyd, and selling their T-shirts, the Dark Side of the Moon T-shirt, and having like lasers in their show and the wall built in their concert. I don't know. I just think it's really self-indulgent and it's not cool in my opinion, and it doesn't indicate a real love for music. And all the sounds and stuff. I mean, people love it, and I appreciate all the sounds that put in their music. The cash register, the classroom, the helicopter, the clocks. I think they're good sounds, but they're not really indicative of any real musical talent, in my opinion. David Gilmour's guitaring is really good. I appreciate his guitaring, and I think he's one of the most underrated guitarists. But the vocals for Pink Floyd, I don't really like them, and the sounds, the unnecessary sounds that they put, in my opinion at least. I mean, it's not really indicative of real musical talent, and um, I mean, you can't really listen to uh, a Pink Floyd song or over and over again that has a lot of sounds in it. Like, I don't know, it's just my opinion, but I think they're slightly overrated. And I don't want to like. I appreciate good music. I've listened to like the music in the '60s, the counterculture, the '70s, the true classic rock era, '80s, '90s. I've heard all kinds of genres. I've heard, but I think that even though the Beatles have contributed a lot to to music, but I couldn't see what they had on Led Zeppelin. Like Led Zeppelin, I think is undisputedly the best rock band to, or the best band to ever exist. Can you imagine the Beatles going to Afghanistan uh, or singing their love songs about and talking about girls? I don't really think so. And they were huge sellouts as well because they wanted to sell. They sold themselves for to the media for making their brand name. But that's what I think. Tell me, I appreciate what Pink Floyd and the Beatles have done, but I think they're slightly overrated and their achievements are slightly overrated. So, tell me what you think. Thanks.